Here I am standing in front of some world-famous reliefs from the ancient Assyrian city of Kalchu in northern Iraq, on display here at the Museum of Egyptian Art in Munich. I'm here to welcome you to the course Organizing an Empire, the Assyrian Way. I'm delighted that you'll be joining me for 6 weeks to investigate the workings of the Assyrian Empire. It was the largest state in the world during its heydays from the 9th to the 7th century BC, reaching from the Mediterranean Sea to the Persian Gulf and incorporating what is now Iraq, Syria and Lebanon, as well as half of Israel and wide parts of southeastern Turkey and western Iran. I'm Karen Radner, professor of the ancient history of the Near and Middle East here at Ludwig-Maximilians-Universität München, also known as the University of Munich. And over the next few weeks, I hope to share my passion for this ancient state with you. From their grand palaces in the gigantic cities of the Assyrian heartland on the river Tigris, kings with outlandish names like Ashurnasirpal, Tiglat-Pileser, or Sennacherib were not only the most powerful individuals of their time, but also considered the link between the world of men and the divine world of gods. Who were these ancient Assyrians and how did they establish an empire, the breadth of which the world had never seen before? What methods did they use to create and maintain loyalty across vast geographical distances? How did their religious beliefs support the empire? How did changing ideas of kingship affect the course of world history? How did decisions at the royal court influence the lives of ordinary citizens in what is today Europe, Asia and Africa? Why were eunuchs so important? And finally, what are some of the lasting achievements of the Assyrian Empire? We will consider these questions while we discover a world inhabited by kings and queens and slaves, craftsmen, scholars, priests and diviners, eunuchs, soldiers, merchants and scribes. We'll encounter ancient academics who devote their lives to the study of sheep livers, doctors who wear the skins of gigantic fish instead of lab coats, ambitious parents who sacrifice their sons' manhood for a chance to wield power, and even a ghost. But we'll also meet people who we can relate to perfectly easily from a 21st century perspective, like women who love a good tipple, discerning fashionistas, postmen, and sons who really hate their father. Isn't that the stuff of high drama? To explore this unfamiliar world and time, we've created different styles of videos, utilizing a diverse range of teaching approaches. These are designed to explore specific themes within our course over consecutive weeks. 2 lecture videos highlight the most important ideas for each week. In our Talking About videos, I discuss topics related to everyday life with your fellow MOOC learner, Denise Bolton from Canada. We'll have fun when diving into some key episodes of Assyrian history with our Playmobil videos, designed to make all these outlandish names less painful. The Ask the Expert series poses some very personal questions to Assyrian specialists from around the world. And finally, in our How Do We Know This videos, I detail the ways in which we historians use ancient sources to reconstruct history. So welcome to Assyria. Let's get started.